we serve you AM Business, and the Ghana incentive-based risk-sharing system for agricultural lending is spearheading a transformative initiative to turn sesame farming into a dynamic, export-oriented industry. By providing financial support, technical assistance, and risk mitigation tools to farmers and agri-businesses, GIRSAL aims to unlock the untapped potential of sesame as a high-value cash crop. James Ashen has more in this report.
Sesame seed is emerging as one of Ghana's promising non-traditional export crops with growing demand in international markets, especially Asia and the Middle East. The seeds are high in demand globally, used for oil, snacks, and health products. Ghana produces an estimated 50,000 metric tons annually, yet much of the sector remains informal, under-mechanized, and underfunded. GIRSAL, in line with its mandate to de-risk agricultural financing, is exploring intervention pathways to support the sector.
Sesame seeds is a hidden treasure in that it has a lot of potentials, but we are unable to tap into that potentials. Globally, the global market demands about $5.6 billion of sesame seeds per annum. Nigeria is doing about 3.6% of the global demand. But when you come to Ghana, we are just doing less than 1% of the global market shares. This means that we have to do more. We have what it takes to produce sesame seeds. Its production, it will interest you to know that it has a very short gestation period. It also is more resilient to harsh conditions than most of the crops that we do in Ghana. We have the land, we have labor, and we have what it takes to produce more. So GIRSAL realized that this commodity and this produce has a lot of potential, but we are not doing more at that side. So about a year ago, as part of our strategies, we decided to initiate its development to see whether sesame seeds can be produced economically in Ghana. We started a trial to test the agronomic activities, test the yield, test the cost, and even assess the challenges that are associated with the production of sesame. Once we are able to complete this trial section or trial phase, we will support the agribusinesses by developing the protocol and the business case, business analysis for them to understand how it is produced economically and the costs associated with it. Once they understand all these things, we believe that the businesses will be well positioned to produce sesame seeds to meet export demands.
The crop's drought resistance and adaptability make it ideal for cultivation in Ghana's northern ecological zones. Now, GIRSAL is stepping in with a bold vision. The organization is working to unlock finance, improve quality, and link local farmers to global markets.
Yes.
You cut it here.
Yes.
And then turn it.
The upside down. Then when it opens,
dry. If it's dry, no,
then it
will come.
Yeah.
That's why we have to get other
you bundle it. Yes.
Tapoli or cement, so that you protect the seed.
I see. Yeah.
Because of the refilling, so some are delayed.
Because of the refilling.
Yes.
So I was telling you that the harvesting is also another experiment on its
own. The exact week of harvesting can increase your margins by 5%.
Yes. Can change that. In rice production, we call something half-field grain. Somebody can harvest his rice. You see it that way.
With a trial in the Volta region, GIRSAL intends to collaborate with banks to develop tailored loan products for smallholders and SMEs in the sesame value chain.
We are bringing the banks, the financial institutions on board. Today we are bringing the agribusiness community also on board to come and see what we have done so far in the past year and understand where we are coming from and where we want to be. We believe that once this trial is successful, we will be able to stimulate more lending by the financial institutions to unlock more funding for these businesses to produce sesame seeds for the market. It has a huge potential, and we believe that Ghana stands tall in the global market if we are able to produce sesame seeds in economic quantities and export to these countries. We know America, Japan, Turkey, and China are the big markets for this produce. What we can do to reach this market is where GIRSAL is coming from. We are ready to support the banks with the protocol and the right structure to finance this business, and we are ready to develop the right production protocol to hand over to the business communities so that they can also leverage on what GIRSAL has done to develop this sector. It's a very good value chain crop, and we want to support in developing it.
GIRSAL, in partnership with local banks, are poised to unlock critical financing for sesame farmers, aggregators, and exporters.
So we are here today to witness a sesame plantation that has been fostered by GIRSAL with their technical assistance and all of that. It is a great venture, and it is a privilege for us as a bank to be partner of this. We've been a partner with GIRSAL for the past almost 5 years, and they have supported the bank with their technical assistance in funding agribusinesses and agriculture as a whole. As a bank, we also have commitments in supporting agriculture, and it is in that respect that we have a partnership with the MasterCard Foundation, providing a low-cost financing to agribusinesses at 7% per annum with reduced collateral. So it is a great privilege to be part of this. This is a great investment, and it's a great potential to see a sesame production like this that will be able to generate a lot of jobs for our youth and women in communities like this. So as a bank, we pledge our commitment in supporting ventures like this and agriculture as a whole.
I mean, as stakeholders and partners in this, we are excited about, at EcoBank, we are excited about what we're seeing, especially where GIRSAL is involved, because we trust their judgment, technical ability, number one. And once we get together, we believe that we are able to fashion out something that can actually scale this one up, that will be beneficial to both the banks and the farmers. And so for me, it's a big deal.
Sesame could be Ghana's next agricultural success story. With GIRSAL's involvement, farmers and stakeholders are hopeful that this tiny seeds will yield big returns.
Sesame seeds has a lot of nutritional values. It is used for oil, which is quite expensive than most oils we have in the market. It is also used for cosmetics, and it's used also in the medicinal, as a medicinal crop. Its value is enormous. I cannot mention all, but it is highly demanded in the international market because of its nutritional value. It's not GIRSAL that is going to drive this agenda. We want to partner with the businesses. We are just providing and developing a template for them to use, drive on that, and be able to scale up. And that is what we are looking at doing. So as part of GIRSAL's 5-year strategy, we are developing certain essential commodities. We started with chili peppers, and now we are doing sesame seeds. We believe that these crops have a lot of potentials that are untapped, and therefore we are working with the businesses and the financial institutions to develop these value chains. As we are also looking at some of the domestic and the staple crops that we grow in Ghana. For example, Ghana is not producing maize on commercial levels. Ghana is not producing, we are unable to produce soya on commercial levels. So after the chili and the sesame seeds trial, we will be looking at other crops like maize, soya, and develop appropriate templates, professional templates for them, for the businesses to use in producing in economic quantities.
Experts estimate that with improved investment and coordination, Ghana's sesame sector could generate over $100 million in exports annually.